Alright, so we got the notes right here yet again, but today we're going to be going over everything changes when you change. And this is for the better. I've probably said this in the past, when you're changing for something, that's never good. But in this scenario I'm talking about, this is a good scenario. Alright, so we are going to go over my script I written out, and then I will give you guys my personal input, possibly, potentially. We'll see where we're at. But make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and drop a comment. I love looking at the comments and getting back to every single one. But here we go. Most people think change starts out there, in their job, in their city, their relationships. But what if I told you the world isn't what you see? It's how you see it. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Wayne Dyer. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I'm quoting him. You ever wake up dreading a Monday, then months later you're doing the exact same routine, but suddenly you're grateful to be even alive? And that's really me personally, recently. The job didn't change, your routine didn't change, you as a person did change. Your perspective is the lens, and depending on how it's shaped, everything either looks like a prison or a blessing. I've had sessions in the gym where I felt like it's a punishment. Now I feel like it's truly mind muscle therapy. Same weights, same soreness, but a different mindset at the end of the day. Most people spend years trying to fix their life when in reality they need to fix their vision. You don't need a new body, you need to see your body differently. You don't need new friends, you need to recognize who's really been a loyal friend. When you're focused on what you lack, all you see is gaps. When you're focused on what you're becoming, all you see is growth. Your brain is wired to confirm what you believe. If you believe you're stuck, your mind will point out every reason why you are stuck. But if you believe you're evolving, even through the mess, your eyes will start to find evidence of hope, progress, and even purpose. Here's something that changed my life. Whenever I felt like a victim of my own circumstances, I asked myself one question. What is this? What if this is happening to me, for me, but not to me? Say that out loud. Oh my God, I just had a tongue twister. What if this is happening for me, not to me? Say it out loud. What if this is happening for me? Suddenly, even the pain feels like preparation, the delays feel like protection, the failures feel like feedback. The world doesn't have to change for you to feel better. You do. You don't need to wait for a sign. You don't need to wait for perfect conditions. You just need to flip the lens, because the moment you change the way you look at things, the things you look at start to change. Bam. Now, I'll give you guys a little, this is a very short video, actually, believe it or not. I hope you guys got a lot of message from this little message of a video. Now, I want to get into how everything changed for me, my junior, senior, and after high school, because I feel like that's where I really relate to this. I had a bunch of friends in high school, thought I was a shit in high school, and something never changed about me was smoking and drinking. I've never personally done those. I mean, like, I have, but I haven't became addicted. I don't consider myself, you know what I mean? I don't really want to talk about that kind of stuff, but what I'm trying to say is overall I'm a very healthy human being, healthy mindset. You could ask any of my friends that I hang around with. I am that guy that's always chasing and striving for a better version of himself every single day. Now, what I'm trying to get and put out this message, finally, is everything changes when you change. Meaning, my sophomore and freshman year, I was trying to be somebody that other people wanted me to be, right? Now, that was messing me up mentally, because I was losing myself in my own cloud of thoughts. Not even shit that was actually happening. I was coming from if somebody said a rude comment about me in the hallway, if I looked funny, if I wore a shirt like this and got made fun of, I would change my whole appearance throughout my high school career. Now, my whole high school experience. Now, my junior and senior year, I started to circle back from where I was completely lost to finding myself again. And I'm not gonna lie, it really felt amazing. You know, chasing the things I wanted, hanging around the people that were gonna uplift me and not bring me down, doing the things that I knew were right, and then actually, towards my senior year into college, doing what I believe in, and that is content creation. And I know it kind of sounds corny, but I've always wanted to do content. Even if it doesn't work out at the end of the day, you got to have the mindset to push yourself, because nobody else is going to push you as hard as you could push yourself to do some crazy ass shit. If you're not settling for less like me, I don't want to settle for an average life. Even if I fail, I rather fail knowing that I gave it my all rather than fucking actually never trying and always being in my head. I think that's actually pretty fucking fire. I'm not gonna lie. I think I might have just fucking cooked. But in all seriousness, it's, if you can change your mindset to be something instead of, you know, making TikTok videos, chilling, having them chill in your draft but never posting them because you care about what everybody else thinks. For all my content creators out there, if you're not a content creator, put this into your everyday life. If you're trying to ask out a girl but you never grab like the mindset that you already have her as like she wants you, you're never going to actually go up and talk to her. I guess that's a different way of putting it. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is you have to change physically up here to change mentally out there. Your mental game has to change for your physical game to believe and follow through with your action. I hope that makes sense. But yes, everything changes when you change. So never lose yourself. Stay transparent and stay real with yourself, guys. That is my overall message for this video. If you guys like this video, I know I'm still trying to figure out my talking. I'm trying to work on it, all right? I promise. But make sure you guys subscribe. We are almost at 10K. I feel like we actually have been divoting down subscribers, but because I haven't posted in like 6 months, except for this week, make sure you guys drop a like on this video if you've made it this far. I really appreciate you guys. It is literally, I think, midnight. I have work tomorrow, and I'm cranking out content for you guys. But thank you guys for all the support lately. I really appreciate it. And drop a comment. I'll definitely get back to you guys. And see you guys in the next video. I love y'all. Stay safe. Also, this is my old school lens, and I love it. Check this out. No, I dead ass love this lens. It's so cool. But I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.